Yo, 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 welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm back. Yes, I've been gone for 2 weeks. Today is December 11th. When you'll be watching this, it'll be December 12th. And I have a good reason why. I went on vacation. Yes, I went on vacation. I don't know if I mentioned it in one of the past videos, but I went on vacation. I went on a cruise. And before you ask, yes, it was Carnival. And I don't get all the Carnival slander. I really don't get it. I think most of it comes from people who haven't been on a Carnival cruise, and only seen like videos of it. But guys, this is my third cruise. The one that I just came off was my third one. All of them has been with Carnival, and it's always a good time. Like, it's no uppity people just thinking they're too good for anybody. Everybody's chill. Everybody's there to have a good time. There's places where you can lounge and you can read books, and there's also places where you can party and get drunk, and there's a casino where everybody's trying to win. I mean, I'm sure they have casinos on every cruise ship, but you guys get the point, right? There's a wide range of people, and it's not what it looks like online, guys. Please don't take it what it looks like online. Make sure you give it a try yourself, and then you can cast your own judgment then. But me, I always have a good time, and it was a blast. I actually came back on Friday, but the only reason I'm making a video today, which is Thursday, the following Thursday, is because I didn't have, I don't know where my headphones went, right? So I had to order a new set of headphones, and I have a Mac Mini that doesn't have a lightning cable, so I had to order the auxiliary headphones so I could be able to record a video for you guys. So I'm back. I'm gonna be posting every day again, and yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I just want to give you guys an update, let you know why I've been gone. But today we have an interesting video that I've never seen before, and I knew it was possible, but I didn't, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It says, when AI gets an innocent man arrested. So I use ChatGPT all the time, and I'm not gonna lie. I ask ChatGPT some questions sometimes that I'm like, should I have asked this question? Maybe this question is gonna get me watched. Have you ever asked ChatGPT a question and you're like, maybe this was a bit too much to be asking ChatGPT. Maybe this could get me watched. And I felt that way before. So I'm curious to see what he actually asked AI, or what he did with AI to make him get arrested. Let's jump into it. Let's see, man. Let's see what he asked, what he did.
So, very, very peculiar. Peppermill has this pretty sophisticated artificial intelligence software that analyzes faces of previous trespassers. And they get a 100% match on this guy who, whenever they trespassed them before, presented an ID that had a different name. They look like the same exact guy.
I am not Mike. I don't know nothing about Mike.
So either he is who he says he is, and he's not have ever actually trespassed, which I doubt because their software is pretty cool, and the fact that he's acting super suspicious. I'll be 100% honest. Could legitimately be you have a doppelganger running around.
Well, unless I've gone crazy, I'm pretty sure it's not me.
Wow, guys. So it doesn't look like he asked ChatGPT anything. It looks like, based on the explanation, they have AI software. And this is another scary thing about AI. And this is why a lot of people don't want AI military drones, for this exact reason. It looks like AI could have possibly mistaken this guy for someone they've previously trespassed, and now he's arrested thinking, well, what the fuck, I've never been here before. And that's another concern. Like, let's say we get AI military drones and they're flying around and they're looking for criminals, right? Or, dangerous armed criminals, and there's a kill on sight thing for the drones. And they mistake somebody with their AI face recognition and kill an innocent guy. This is a thing with AI. We got to make sure that we're safe and we're careful, because this could happen to anybody. I don't know if he really trespassed or not, but I'm just playing with scenarios here.
Nightmare becomes reality at a Reno, Nevada casino when AI facial recognition technology misidentifies someone, leading to a wrongful arrest.
Of course, it'll be a casino too. Casinos have the highest security, I believe, of any business. I think I read something where they say like military or somebody important actually gets some of their security like strategy from casinos.
And lands an innocent man behind bars.
What good is the ID then? Why do I even carry that mother?
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On September 17, 2023, the Peppermill Casino calls the Reno Police Department to report that a trespasser has unlawfully returned to the casino. They report that they have the man in custody, but he's claiming to go by an entirely different name than the man they've previously trespassed. Officer Richard Jagger arrives at the casino at 5:48 a.m.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
How you doing? Oh, thank God you're here.
The man declaring his relief at the sight of the officer is 40-year-old Jason Killinger, who is accused of trespassing at the Peppermill Casino.
I'm not gonna lie, that security room don't look that high tech to me. Look like a Walmart security room, honestly.
So what's going on?
So we got this CCTV alert, prior trespasser,
Okay.
and we made contact with him, arrested him, and he claimed that wasn't him. And
What does my
so
name
we're just
say
trying
on that
to
ID?
get you guys to make a phone call if it's really him or not.
So what's the issue, you guys? Did he have a different driver's license or a secondary one, or has he got more property than just this one?
Just that, those effects right there, and that's it.
Me out of these stuff.
1 second, pal.
But no other forms of identification. Two other things in his pocket.
And you guys ran this information through our dispatch?
Through your guys' dispatch? No. But after hours, comes back as that being who he says he is on his ID, but that's what we went off right there.
Yeah. And this is one of those things, you guys have this fancy software that does all this stuff, so it's like,
Officer, what's your name?
1 second, man.
I'm not gonna lie. This officer's being a dick. Like, already, I was gonna say something when he was like, 1 second, pal. Pal, come on, bro. I think pal is one of those things where you like, you being disrespectful, but you're trying, it's on the line where, oh, well, I didn't know, maybe I'm not, it's one of those things, and, yeah.
A few months earlier, a
I
man
just don't like it.
named Michael had been trespassed from the casino for sleeping on the premises.
All right, man. So this is who you are?
Yes. What your Miss Jagger is your first name or last name?
Last name.
All right, Mr. Jagger. Yes, that is who I am. I drive the semis for UPS. I am not Mike. I don't know nothing about Mike. I'm a craps player here. Look, there's my socks for
Okay.
UPS. Can you please? You got a gun here. Will
So
you
when-
please take me out of these cuffs? My shoulders are killing me.
You're gonna sit there for a minute, man. So, when he gave you this information, did you guys verify it against an ID, or how does that work?
So in that report there's an ID on there as well, and we can show you that one.
Okay.
Jason, a long combination vehicle driver, had been playing craps until about 3 a.m. when he decided to leave the Peppermill and go to the Atlantis Casino. On his way out, he stopped at a blackjack machine and started playing. There, he was approached by a security guard who addressed him as Mike. When Jason clarified that he was not Mike and presented the guard with his driver's license, the guard apologized and walked away. However, as Jason attempted to leave, he was surrounded by security guards and handcuffed. He was told that he was under arrest for trespassing.
I just need a break. My shoulders are killing me.
Wow.
So that's the ID that he presented. I'll be.
Look at the nose.
Yeah. Huh. Weird. Very weird.
I mean, to be fair, this guy, he has a common face. Like, when you look at this guy's face, let's go to his face really quick. Let's go to his face really quick. I mean, he looks kind of like, not racist or anything, but I mean, he has a common, I mean, I've seen a lot of guys that look kind of like this guy. So I understand the mistake here, but again, man, this AI shit is out of hand. I mean, it's out of hand.
I have a picture of that. I'll run both names.
The casino's AI facial recognition software positively identified Jason as Michael, the man they had trespassed.
Let me step out this way. I get better.
And I mean, another thing is like, dude, I mean, look at the quality of this image. Look at the quality of these images right here. I mean, this is 2025 here. We have 4K cameras. What is the quality of this image? There's no way you guys can arrest a man because you say you look like this guy right here. I mean, look at the quality of this shit. It's horrible. I can take a better photo on a disposable camera.
And they had trespassed.
Let me step out this way. I get better reception.
Yeah. The only thing that was weird is that we'll have to, you know, lift him up and see how tall he is.
Yeah.
It's
on
because
this
that says he's 5'9" and that says 6'1".
Yeah.
This isn't the only difference between Michael and Jason.
Okay, here's the license here. I mean, so we got a couple differences here. Hazel eyes, blue eyes, 235, 285, 5'9", 6'1". I mean, I get it. I mean, it looks kind of, but he has that face. He has one of those faces, y'all.
IDs. Jason is listed as 7 years younger than Michael and says that he weighs 50 pounds more. As well, the signatures are different. In his report, Officer Jagger wrote, quote, "The associated demographics on each driver's license were fairly similar, with the only major distinction being hazel and blue eyes, which are by their very nature similar eye colors and are dependent upon lighting."
And the pictures are very, I mean, the nose.
Right, and then we have our new system, our new facial recognition system, and that's what it's telling us. Is it's telling us that it's looking at it and it's doing that. And then there was another one that came up when he was at our TRK, which is one of our better cameras. This is right before we arrested him. We looked at it and said, "That's."
Guys, 99.8%, 99.9%, 99.8%. This AI system believes that this guy is the wrong guy. Isn't that scary, y'all? Like, the world is heading in this direction. I mean, if you drive around, you go to Walmart, you see these cameras, they're everywhere. These AI cameras are everywhere. So I can imagine how much other people are getting mistaken for someone else. This is scary. And I mean, if we're gonna get robots one day, I mean, we're heading in that direction. We're getting robots, we're getting drones, and these drones and robots are gonna be having this AI software. We have to, I mean, we can't lock people up or kill people based off this software. I mean, when the AI and the robots come, I mean, we have to play this safe because, I mean, this is scary. 99.8%, 99.9%, and it's not even the right guy. Holy. If you made this far into the video, I appreciate it, first off. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're still on the road to 50 subscribers. At 50 subscribers, we're going to do a $50 giveaway. So make sure you slam the subscribe button. It's free. And I appreciate you guys always tuning in and watching these videos and hanging out with me. Let's get back into it.
And it came up
100%. Okay.
100% match.
Yeah. So the software is saying it, it's legit.
Right. And it's
So
it's pretty damn accurate.
So either he presented a fake identification the first time, or he's presenting it now.
Right.
Even if he had a twin, it wouldn't be 100%
Right.
on the facial, right?
I wouldn't think so, but I don't know because they say twins share DNA, right?
But
I guess it depends upon if they're identical.
I've seen identical twins where it's like moms can tell them apart.
Right.
So
The other thing that kind of made us feel suspicious, or
Yeah.
us managers, was right after our officers made contact and they saw the ID that he's presenting today. And they're like, okay, it's not the same guy. He immediately gets up and starts cashing out, like running for the door. I'm like, okay, if it really wasn't him, why is he running for
Why
the
is he
door?
getting ready to leave?
Jason would later explain that earlier that night he played at the Legends Bay Casino, the Nugget Casino, and the El Dorado Casino before arriving at the Peppermill around 11:30 p.m. He claimed that each time he was up $200, he would move on to a new casino, and just before his arrest, he had made $200. He also estimated that prior to the 16th, he had gambled hundreds of times at the Peppermill without incident. After speaking with the Peppermill employee, Officer Jagger calls to check the police records.
What's going on?
I have a precarious situation. I'm trying to positively identify somebody who may have or may be using a fake ID. So I've got 2 names, 2 Nevada driver's license numbers and all that. If there's a chance I could have you run both and see if any of them come back and maybe send me pictures in an email of what their IDs come back as.
Yep.
Huh. That is super weird. Do you see resemblance in those?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Bad, but yeah, they're CA 83, 78, yeah.
That's super weird. So I have a feeling these are both the same guy, but he has different IDs.
And you know what I hate the most is that the cops, it's like they don't even understand how a mistake like this could throw somebody's life completely off course. A simple mistake like this, mistaking this guy for someone else, could throw his life completely off course. He could miss work, he'd lose his job, he could miss a mortgage or a car payment and wind up late. It could ruin his credit. That stays on it for 7 years. Or it could cost him the car entirely or the house entirely. It could, what if he was a single dad, he has kids, he doesn't have any family? Like, it could throw his life completely off course just being arrested for 1 day. So you have to make sure that you are 100% accurate when you are doing something like this. And even if you're not, you got to make sure that when you make this mistakes, at least the wrong guy is he's compensated for the time that he had to spend going through this when it was you guys who made a mistake. I think about that all the time. Like, imagine somebody who was mistaken for a murder case, something much more serious, and they had to sit awaiting trial for, I don't know, it's people who await murder trials for years. Let's say they have to sit in jail for 2 years awaiting trial. I mean, they lost, at that point, you've lost everything in your life. You lost everything in your life, and come to find out that was the wrong guy. I mean, I know some people, sue after they've already been in prison and it was a wrongful arrest and they wind up getting out with a lot of money, but there's a lot of people that just get arrested and have to sit, and then when they get released, it's just nothing. They don't get anything. So there has to be a repercussion for making a mistake like this. This is a big mistake, and you can't be making this type of mistakes. You could ruin someone's life, and the police department, the city, the county, somebody got to pay. Let me know if y'all agree, because I think about this shit all the time.
That's crazy. Because their software here, they have this facial recognition software here at the Peppermill, and he came back as a 100% match for the character who was previously trespassed.
Yeah,
So this is definitely a weird one. So I have a feeling.
Bro, I have facial recognition on my iPhone, and it doesn't think it's me sometimes, bro. Come on, we cannot go off of their software. You're a cop. What are you doing?
Somehow making some fake identification or something. But I mean, if you're pulling them up, then they're legitimate.
Yeah, they're both through the DMV at least. He's somehow able to get them.
With this discovery that both Michael and Jason's IDs are legitimate, Officer Jagger calls his supervisor, once again explaining that the Peppermill's AI technology came back with a 100% match that Jason and Michael are the same person.
Then this guy that they have now detained presents a different ID with a different name, Jason Killinger, and that has a matching photo for him now I mean, the photos are different photos, but they look like the same exact guy. The only difference is one has a chin goatee. But definitely super weird. So all of these driver's licenses are both valid. So either he is who he says he is, and he's not actually ever actually trespassed, which I doubt because their software is pretty cool, and the fact that he's acting super suspicious. Two, I just have a feeling somehow maybe he's got a hookup with the DMV where he's got two different driver's licenses that are registered with the Department of Motor Vehicles with different names and dates of birth. So I guess I'll arrest him on that and then just list him as a John Doe and then have him booked in for a wins check. All right.
I guess I'll just arrest him on that. Guys, they're so careless. They don't even care. They don't even care.
Alrighty, well, that solves that. So you guys got a complaint,
Yeah, well, we got filled out for everything.
and then
We got the statement and all that good stuff.
statement already done. Easy peasy. So right now, because I can't identify you, man, it's weird. Because
Well, he can identify him. He just don't believe him. That's all.
essentially it looks like you have two names. I don't know, man. So I can't identify you. Unfortunately, that means that they can't cite you.
Officer Jagger collects Jason's things, which includes his driver's license, a Peppermill player's card in the name Jason Killinger, and a debit card from his credit union in the name of Jason Killinger.
If you can't be cited, then you are arrested. So,
I'm arrested?
yep, I'm
I'm
going to
jail?
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not a joker, man. So, you'll be arrested and you'll get fingerprinted up at the jail, and then they'll be able to discern your identity and what the mix-up is with this stuff. I'll be 100% honest. Could legitimately be you have a doppelganger running around, but they are strikingly similar and enough. Their fancy AI technology that
Can't figure
reads
it out.
faces. No, it says it's a 100% match. But at this point, our hands are tied because, you know, a reasonable and prudent person would, based off the software, based off the pictures, based off of even your driver's license picture, make the reasonable conclusion that all three are the same person, just two different IDs
Can
with two
you
different
look
names.
at the back of the IDs? Because I have all the endorsements except for motorcycle and hazmat.
Okay.
Other than that, I got all the endorsements.
But that's the thing
Is his a CDL?
so that's the thing is it's either someone else is using your stuff or you're using somebody else's stuff, and unfortunately you look too much like the guy in that picture, so much so that the fancy computer that does all the face scanning of everybody who walks in this casino
Oh, I know.
makes the same determination that my feeble human brain does. So
Jason's ID is a Nevada Real ID driver's license. In order to obtain a Nevada Real ID driver's license, a person must present themselves at the DMV with proof of identity such as a birth certificate or a current U.S. passport or U.S. passport card, a social security card, and 2 documents proving Nevada residence.
I can't believe I'm going through this. All I want to do is play some goddamn dice and make some money.
Yeah.
If I got a check stub from my work,
check stub.
yeah, would that prove it to you guys?
Honestly, man,
No.
the only way is can I get your fingerprint?
Later, Jason would reveal that along with a check stub in his vehicle, he also had a current vehicle registration for his car in his name, a Department of Transportation medical card, a Teamsters Local 533 union card, and a valid vehicle insurance card, all in his name.
Imagine having all of that proof at the time of arrest that you are not who they think you are. And they're just like, buddy, I just don't believe you. And I'm just going to lock you up. I mean, whatever you got going on in your life, screw it. I don't believe you. And they're just going to lock you up. And when you get out, there's nothing you can do about it. You can't sue us. I mean, you just got to figure it out on your own, bud. Sorry.
Officer
Imagine that.
Jagger's police report would later state that, quote, due to John Doe having conflicting identification, he lacked satisfactory evidence to reasonably assure me that he was who he claimed to be.
It's not me. I don't know what the
Yeah, it's one of those. Like I said, man. If it turns out that it's not you, then it's one of those ones you can call the director and be like, "Hey, man, your software is made it a critical error."
This is what my tax dollars are paying for?
It's not built for comfort.
Dude.
It's not built for comfort, pal. Very sorry.
Before he leaves, another officer arrives at the casino, and Officer Jagger takes the opportunity to once again explain the situation.
It's super weird because this poor guy might be like legitimately somebody else, and something else. I don't know. It's weird call.
Soon, Officer Jagger begins the drive to the Washoe County Detention Facility.
I'll be honest, I don't know what to think because usually those systems are pretty good. Like,
Right.
we've used those systems in the past to catch homicide suspects.
Sure.
So, like, they're fairly reliable. So if it comes back, you know, one angle on your face, it was 99%. The other one was 100%.
Is that right?
Yeah.
No, one was 99.8 and one was 99.9. There was none that was 100%.
So it's like, it says that you're that guy.
Well, unless I've gone crazy, I'm pretty sure it's not me.
You seem like a stand-up guy,
Oh,
and
God.
it's probably a really terrible case of mistaken identity.
I can't believe I've been arrested. I've never been arrested. Never. Not once. What the good is the ID then? Why do I even carry that mother?
Yo, I can't imagine just being in this guy's shoes right now as the wrong person. He's just like, bro, what the fuck is going on, bro? There's no way, bro.
That one young security guard, man, like a robot. That's what pisses me off, is because they don't think, you know. It's like, well, this is what I was taught.
Oh,
Use your
yeah, I hate people like that.
head. And then people aren't smart enough to think for themselves. They're just not.
Fortunately, it's the world we live in.
Well, I mean, he's talking to exactly one of those guys right here. Cops, teachers, these are the type of people that don't think for themselves. They're just like, oh, whatever I was taught. Everybody else, you're just going to make this call in unison. Like,
If all goes well, you should be out of those cuffs in the next, hopefully, 8 to 10 minutes.
Okay, good. All because some that looks like me was sleeping in the casino. It's not me.
Despite Jason's continued protests, Officer Jagger hands him off to the jail staff. Jason's fingerprints were soon submitted for analysis.
Best of luck, man.
Sorry. That's okay.
Yeah, so
That's weird.
it's super weird. So it's one of those ones, like, I genuinely, like, I kind of believe him.
Yeah.
It wasn't long before the fingerprint analysis conclusively established that Jason had been telling the truth all along, and he was in fact Jason Killinger. Later that same day, around 4 p.m., Jason was released from the jail on his own recognizance. The day after his release on September 18, 2023, he went to renowned Urgent Care Vista, where he was diagnosed with a strain of both the right and left shoulder and contusions on both wrists. On July 30, 2025, Jason filed a complaint in federal court against Reno police officer Richard
Nice.
Jagger. While at the jail and after his identity had been confirmed, his arrest papers were changed from John Doe to Jason Killinger. The federal complaint states that this meant Jason would be prosecuted for trespassing, even though Michael had been the only one who was trespassed. According to the complaint, Jason's charge of trespassing was eventually dismissed. However, he now has a criminal record. According to the complaint, facial recognition technology has led to wrongful arrests in Louisiana, New Jersey, Maryland, and Texas. Many cities now conclude that for an arrest there has to be some kind of secondary corroborating evidence that is unrelated before there can be sufficient justification to arrest.
that's huge. That's huge, guys, and that's a step in the right direction. We can't arrest people based off these stupid AI facial recognition softwares. I'm a fan of technology and all that, but when we're talking about people's lives here, we don't want to depend on this technology here. I mean, we've seen this technology make mistakes way too many times. For example, with iPhones, my phone doesn't unlock when it's me, you know. My fingerprint you know, doesn't work when it's me, you know. We've seen this mistake too many times, so we can't arrest people based off that. I really wish he could have fucking sued them, but like I said, it's not much you could do. He has a criminal record, and it sucks. It sucks that people got to go through this. Guys, but look, I appreciate you guys tapping back in with me and hanging out with me on this video today. I will be back tomorrow, and other than that, we are out.